Okay, talking about time and dates in English, in global business English. This can be tricky and it's really misunderstood for a lot of students who work globally because there's different rules depending on different locations. Don't worry, I've got you covered. We're going to dive deep into how to say times correctly in English and how to say the date correctly in English and how to write it as well. Let's jump right in. Okay, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Melissa B. Duarte. I'm the author of the Global Business English Mastery Series. I'm here for all things business English. Okay, we're going to tackle time and date, how it's said, how it's written, how it's used in global business English and business English in different locations globally. First, we're going to tackle time. So, number one, the big one that so many students have a lot of difficulty with is AM and PM. When students think of AM, they think of morning. They think of PM, they think of night. But so many students confuse 12. So 12 p.m. is lunchtime. That's not nighttime. Okay. 12 a.m. is midnight. 12 p.m. is midday, also known as noon. And that's where afternoon comes from. If you didn't know that, afternoon is anytime after noon. Noon is exactly 12 o'clock. If you want to say exactly 12 o'clock in English or exactly 3 o'clock, exactly 4 o'clock, you can say on the dot. So 12 o'clock on the dot, PM, 12 o'clock in the 24-hour clock, 12 o'clock is midday. It's noon. It's 12 o'clock PM. So you would not say I'm meeting the client for lunch at 12 a.m. That would be crazy because 12 a.m. is midnight. Your client is sleeping. So there you go. And we use the 24-hour clock in Europe and Asia. It is used, it's a fantastic 24-hour clock. You don't even need to use AM or PM. However, when it comes to 24-hour clock in English, we tend not to say the time in 24 hours. I can send an email to a client saying, I'll meet you at 1800 hours. Fine. I'll meet you at 6 o'clock. So I would write 1800 hours, but I would say 6 o'clock or 6 o'clock PM. And again, you can drop the PM if it's obvious. I'm meeting the client at 2. Well, I don't think you're meeting the client at 2 a.m. It's obvious to me it's going to be 2 p.m., which is 1400 hours. But if it's obvious, you can just totally drop the AM or PM. You don't even need to say it. So make sure you know this. Midnight is 12 a.m. 100 hours. Again, you don't say 24-hour clock in English, just write it, only for written. And when it comes to 24-hour clock, in North America, it's not common to use a 24-hour clock at all. In North America, we actually call it military time. So people in military would use it. Most people don't. So do not use the 24-hour clock if you're dealing with solely North American teams. Just say AM or PM. And again, if you're working globally, make sure you throw the time zone on the end. So I'll meet with you at noon CET. I'll meet with you at noon CET. That means exactly 12 o'clock Central European time. I'll meet you at 12 p.m. CET. That's perfectly fine. So make sure you throw on the time zone as well. People so do appreciate it. Okay, time. So now you know about PM and AM, you know about the 24-hour clock. Now we have 5:30 or 5:30, 5:45 or 5:45. How do we say these times? Well, both are completely perfect. Traditionally, 5:30, 5:45 would be British English, 5:30, 5:45 would be American English. Now I find the standard is both. I can go to England, I can listen to a Cambridge exam, I can listen to people on the streets of London. They will say, more often than not, they will say 5:30, maybe 80% of the time. But you will hear 5:30. You'll hear 5:45. So both are perfectly fine. Again, when you're dealing with global teams, it doesn't matter. If anyone will understand you if you say 3:30. Let's meet at 3:30. Everyone will understand you across the English speaking world. It's perfect. Let's meet at 3:30. Perfect. Let's meet at 4:15. Let's meet at 4:15. Everyone will understand you across the globe. No problem. Choose what you like. Both are good. Okay, dates. Now we have day, month, year, or is it month, day, year? Who uses what and which do you use? Well, let me explain for you. And I'll give you a safe bet, something you can use everywhere that everyone will understand and you'll never make a mistake. First things first, most of the world uses day, month, year. It's very logical. It's very logical. American English and North American English, we use month, day, year. That's the way we say it. There's no wrong or right. That's the way it's done. Now, and also Philippines. The Philippines also uses the month, day, year, along with America and Canada. Now, when it comes to working with international teams, which a lot of you, if you're watching my channel, you're either looking to get into global business English or you're working in business English. And if you're working in the world we live in, everything's global. So I would err on the side of day, month, year. But American English is far more prominent in global business English. It's just the language that's used more in business English globally is American English. So I would always recommend to students to write out the date, meaning the month. So because we have June and June is 6th. And if we're talking about June 5th, our next meeting is June 5th, 2027. June 5th, 2027. Well, okay, if I'm in New York, I'm going to write 06, 05, 27. But someone somewhere else in the world could read 06 as the day, 05 as the month, and the year's the same. So we're completely a month apart, a month and a day apart. So this is incredibly important. If you don't know the company you're working for, the company you're communicating with, if you don't know that they are based in Manchester and they're going to use day, month, year. If you're dealing with a company that's based in Dubai or in Mumbai or in Hong Kong or in the Philippines or in Mexico or in Toronto or in Florida, anywhere globally, if you're not sure which date format they're using, write out the month. 100% of the time, you will be correct if you write out the month. It's just too easy to make a mistake with the month. Again, there's no wrong or right. There's just differences, and that's completely fine. Just make sure you are making sure that the month is written out. Don't rely on it being just a number unless, of course, it's over 12. Now, we've looked at writing dates, day, month, year, month, day, year. Remember, write out that date. Write out that month if you're not sure. So we've done with that. Now we're looking at saying dates out loud when you're speaking. Now, let's take a look at May. So May, you're going to say the month. And if you want to say month, day, year, go ahead and say May 20th, 2027. So you don't want to say May 20. In spoken English, you just don't say May 20. I mean, you can say it. It's not wrong. It's just not common. You're going to hear native English speakers say May 20th. May 21st, May 23rd, May 24th. If you're starting with the month, then going to the date, you want to add that afterwards, okay? If you're speaking date, like day, month, year, you need to add the. So the 20th of May, you have to add of. So you could say May 20th. If you switch it to go day, month, year, the 20th of May, not the 20th May. So you have to add the and of in spoken English. Again, I'm going to repeat this. May 20th, May 23rd, the 20th of May, the 23rd of May. Okay, so make sure if you want to say the day, month, year, you have to add the and of. Okay, and otherwise you're completely fine. If you choose to write the 20th of May or May 20th and you want to write that TH, go ahead and write it. It's perfectly fine. You do not need to, but it's fine if you do. When it comes to spoken English, you absolutely will hear people say a lot more 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, etc., or the 20th of May, the 21st of May, the 22nd of May, the 24th of May, and so on. Okay, we've done it. We've gone through time and date and how to say it and how to write it in global business English. Hopefully, you found this useful. If you did find this useful, I encourage you to like the video and subscribe to my channel. It helps me grow here on YouTube, and I'm new. Thank you so much for being here.